Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. So I just got a zombie villager. Did I? Okay, good, I'm still in the same area. So I am deciding, I have all this cobble that I'm getting from the mining efforts. I don't know what to call it, like the land expansion. It's kind of hard to see. Where is he? He's in here somewhere. There he is. He's like, there's one zombie villager. He's slightly taller. You can see his stupid head. He's got a hat on. Oh, hey man, how's it going? Scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. And now there's an army, isn't there? Yeah, there is. And now the game is chugging. It is chugging. I wonder why. Is it just because of the code that it takes to run the zombie checking system? Like, is the code that runs every frame to make sure the zombies are chasing you, does that like take all the possible memory that the game has? Okay, 5 more strings. Slowly we will get that done. But yeah, finally got a zombie villager trapped. Those do not spawn very often. So I figured I'd build a giant pillar of cobble on each of the 4 corners, and we would use the cobble that I get from expanding the land. I would use that to, just like, I mean, we're gonna build the cobble shed that tall anyway, right? So we may as well, instead of putting the cobble from the mining extraction in barrels and then take them out later and then put them on the cobble shack, why not just like do the cobble shack now? Was my thought process. And while I was up there, I was like, also at the same time I was looking around, just like, see if the other 2 baby zombies we need would spawn. Nope, but we did get the zombie villager. There was another spider jockey, but I was too lazy to try and trap him. Didn't feel like dealing with that. So, let's put the silk touch pickaxe away, and then I will show you. Do I need this at all? Not really. Okay, you can. I guess we'll put the. Can you tell? It's like a little shiny. Ooh. It's, yeah, you can see that it's enchanted for sure. I don't know. I don't need this. You can have it. Give it to one of the zombies inside of there, I guess. I'm too lazy to run all the way up there, though. It's too far away to see from here. Give me a second, but a moment to deposit our new items. Still a very far way away from the unbreakable bow. Whenever we do summon the Ender Dragon again, it would be really cool if I could get an unbreakable bow going. And you know, before I show that actually, let's place the rest of this cobblestone. Because if I'm going to spend my time flying all the way over there anyway, then it makes more sense to me to go over there with an empty inventory so that I can collect more materials. And even as tall as the wall is, it's got all of this height that I still need. I don't even know. What do we have? Like 6 layers of barrels all the way across the ceiling? We have 6 layers of barrels. Okay, right here's where I left off. Probably when I saw the zombie and decided to give it a go. And I have been also, while placing these, I've been looking down there at where the ladders are and just kind of trying to decide where's a good spot for everything that I want to do, because I definitely want to have like a phantom pen up here. I want to have a turtle farm, a drowned aquarium. Do drowned zombie villagers exist? No, they don't. It'd be fucked up though, imagine. Probably the drown is going to be on the very end of it. And I was going to have the phantom thing here, but these 2 ladders here kind of get in the way of that. Maybe whenever we're done with the zombie villagers and I plug this hole here, I'll put the phantom tank there. Not tank, but like exhibit. the phantom pen is gonna go there, I guess. What do we do here then? Maybe like I could start putting random shit. Like, oh yeah, I was also missing a fence. I don't know if a lightning bolt struck that or if I just forgot to place that. I don't know. Very weird. But there's actually a lot of space on the floor below this for storing mobs. So something like the skeleton horseman, which apparently is one of the rarest mobs in the entire game. That makes me really sad that I saw, like, how many did we see? We saw like two skeleton horse traps, and then I think I saw a third one off camera. And then I haven't seen one in over like 1,000 Minecraft days or something. They are just exceedingly rare. It's like a 0.67% chance every time a lightning bolt strikes, I think. Something like that. But we are at 161 out of 319. Only halfway. Only halfway there. And that's from 0. And sea level is 63, so actually not even halfway there. There's like a weird, like visual effect on that ladder in there. Look at that. I keep thinking it's like a villager or something. The ladder is moving. Like there's some crazy shit dashing back and forth inside that little opening. And that is freaking me out. I still do think it would be really cool to have the turtle pen up here. Even though we already have the Zax bypass, which counts as us trapping turtles, I still want a place where we can collect scutes, you know? Because we're going to need a few items related to turtle scutes, like the scutes themselves as well as the helmet, which requires 5, I think? So, yeah, that's going to require us to make a turtle farm anyway, so I may as well make a true turtle pen. Because, like, yeah, the Zax bypass counts as a turtle farm, but only through, like, you know, on paper it's a turtle. It's like I've trapped turtles. Not really. They're choosing to sit. They could leave whenever they wanted to. They're choosing to sit there. Out of they're like truly stubborn, I guess. But that doesn't mean they're actually like, I trapped them. Maybe, like, I mentally scarred them to the point where they're trapped. Like, I trapped them indirectly, but look at these guys. They're just chilling there in the grass. I need to get an actual turtle farm going here, so... I'm probably going to do what I did with the sniffers and just stare at the eggs till they hatch. I hope they take, like, 2 days to hatch instead of, like, a realistic, like, amount of time. I don't know how long it would take realistically, but hopefully it takes 2 days and I don't have to like sit there AFK for hundreds of hours. So I only have this little bit here on the left to remove now. This whole area here is cleared out. Kind of like a pyramid thing going on here at the base of this plateau. I'm calling it right now. There's no way I'm going to try to remove that. That's just too massive for me to ever possibly remove this. Oh my god, this would take hundreds of hours to move. Because, like, you could build a world eater, or like a TNT duper or whatever, and that's, like, way more effective at mining large structures like this. I'm not going to do that. Maybe one day I will, but not. I'm not predicting that I will. So yeah, I just finished this. So now Retirement Island has this nice view here. There's like 2 dirt blocks that haven't turned into grass yet. And it's actually really far away. Like, do you remember, like, I don't even remember, it was like 50 videos ago or something? 50 videos ago, all of this, like, this guardhouse was, and like the area right next to Splashy World House, like, there was a massive hill there. Speck of dirt on my monitor. There was a massive hill that took up this whole area. And I flattened all of this out. And now we got this beautiful little, like, river hanging out. Just fish swimming. Squids also swimming. Everyone's having a good time. It's just beautiful. You know? Planted a few sugarcane over there. Tranquility. Of which I will probably step all over. But, not until this area over here is also, like, cleared out. Because, like, I'm not done. You know? I'm not fucking done. The dirt blocks are disappearing. It's like the British are coming. The British are coming. Okay. Dirt blocks. Don't disappear. I might need you for something. I don't know what I would need you for, but, like, let's assume that I have another massive project similar in scale to the combo shed, but with dirt one day. I don't know if that's true. It would be cool if I could finish something like that, like an absolutely monolithic floating island. Ooh, that would be sick. Never gonna happen, though. Is that even possible? Can you build something in Minecraft that is like the gameplay turns into tending to your farms, and then the things you harvest from the farms you give to villagers, perhaps, and then the villagers give you emerald, and then you do something with the emerald, and then you go to a different farm, and then you tend to that farm. That's probably a thing you can do. So, what I'm imagining is like a giant floating island made out of dirt. The entire world is mined down to bedrock. Apparently there's a way to break bedrock, I don't know. Uses some kind of redstone contraption. I just don't believe in redstone. I do everything by hand. I'm an Amish Minecraft gamer. I'll build it with my 10 fingers and dedication. I understand you're over here with your electricity and your Bluetooths and your internets and your 4chans. That is not how God intended it. God intended for his most powerful warriors to be out here on the front lines, absolutely decimating entire ecosystems using nothing but your own grit. Yeah, I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. I mean, it's not gonna happen for two reasons. One, redstone is involved, and two, that's absolutely absurd mining a large enough area down to bedrock for that to happen. It took me 300 Minecraft, like, not even Minecraft days. It took 300 hours of mining Deep Slate just to get that, like, area underneath the house mined down that far. Why is there gravel? That's annoying. But yeah, that would take way too fucking long. The only way you could ever do something like that was probably with TNT dupers. Like what is my... I haven't looked at this at all, by the way. What do we got? 540,000 stone blocks, 259,000 grass, 190,000 dirt, and almost a 200k netherrack. Quite a lot of pumpkins, too. Wow. Sand has also risen up a lot, probably from all of the, like, beach area over here. That was the catalyst for this entire project. Like, yeah, I mean, it was a subtle thing whenever I removed this hillside over here by the sniffer farm, because I had nothing better to do, because I was waiting for sniffers to, like, dig for the shit I needed. But then once that side of the hill was removed, and it's like, you remove half the hill, you're going to want to do the other half. But then it was just such a massive project, that wasn't enough to inspire me. Quite enough to start working on it. But then I realized, oh, I have also been very annoyed by how ugly the sand has looked. That is true. And then, but that's not enough. Not enough. It's too big of a project removing all of this. You know, like, I wanted the area by Retirement Island to be flat. I'm not gonna do that. That's absurd. Okay, fast forward. That was a while ago. Both of these things happening. It's not that long ago. But And then started building the floating island over here and realized, oh yeah, this is like too close, probably, to where I'm going to be having witches and pillagers and whatnot. And if this is the area I want to do raids, that's going to conflict with the villagers, or like the villagers I have on this island. So I can't build it here, which then made me want to think about areas where I could possibly build the actual villager. Like, it's like it's a raid farm. It's basically what it is. It's a glorified raid farm. So, thinking about locations, brainstorming locations where I could build this raid farm, I thought the area by Retirement Island is pretty empty. That I cleared out here. This open area here is pretty empty. But then if I'm going to be going over there a lot, I'd have to look at this like beach over here from above, and that's just a little bit too ugly, I think. So at that point, that's when I fully decided I am removing the beach and replacing it with grass. And at first I was going to try to keep it kind of natural looking, but the voices took over from there. I just had to destroy the whole thing once I started. I don't know how long it's going to take to do like this little last bit here. I'm going to try to like have this flat all the way across, and then we'll probably do like a pyramid steps kind of thing, similar to what I did over here with this. Keep placing cobble that I get, because I'm still doing the strategy where like I'm doing it in layers. Like right now I'm clearing out dirt until my whole inventory is full of dirt, because it's really easy to just go back and store all the dirt at once instead of having to go to a bunch of different places with a bunch of different kinds of blocks to store all the different things. Having one type of thing to store is way quicker and more satisfying as well. But once I get all the grass, or all, yeah, I mean, it's grass for now. Once I get all this dirt, then I'm going to worry about the cobble. And then that cobble will go on this giant wall, which I bet looks really cool as we fly over here, even though it's only 160 blocks tall. The giant, ooh, that does look good. Look at that. It's so massive. Like this, it's just going to be the hypercube of all, to end all hypercubes. Oh my god, and if I have windows in it all the way up, it's going to actually look like a fucking skyscraper or something. I am clamoring for this. I need this to be completed now so I can ogle it with my eyeballs. But for now, it's been 18 minutes, and a lot of that is boring shit that I would rather not be commentating or trying to think of what to say during, and I would rather be watching YouTube or something whilst doing so. So, as annoying as it is, because I wish I could record more of this kind of thing, I don't think it makes sense to spend 200 videos of what, like, even though this is important stuff, I'm just, at this point in my Minecraft career, not that interested in showing this kind of thing. I'm sorry. I'm interested in showing it, but I'm just not interested in pumping life into it via commentary. I don't have that kind of energy. Hopefully you understand. But, anyway. Have a good night, day, whatever it is. I'll see you next time when hopefully some more exciting shit happens. Got the zombie villager. Let's go. One more mob down. Yeah.